Alright. The Crossbell dialogue starts now. After I get another drink of water. Boy, am I feeling lucky. It all happened this morning around dawn. I was taking a walk around the train tracks as usual. But suddenly, I saw a beautiful silver train gleaming in the sun. It was amazing. It was the same one with the horned lion emblem I saw a couple months back, I'm sure of it. Seeing a wonder like that twice, it's nothing short of a miracle. Praise be to Adios. A silver train with the horned lion emblem. That was probably the Durflinger. I thought they were supposed to be keeping a low profile. Well, if no one else saw it, it shouldn't be a problem. They must have had their reason for being on the move at that time of day. Whatever it was, the secret's safe with me. This guy, oh my god. No true enthusiast would do anything to keep the railways from running silky smooth.
Yes, here I go!
You see that weird light a while back? I always knew this Imperial tech was unnatural. That huge fortress is just one more form it can take. I know there's no love lost between us and the Republic, but I have my doubts about Erebonia too. I forget, can we see it from here? No, it's like... No, Heimdall's like really far away, so I'll be able to see that. If I remember correctly, you and Kate helped us out that one time in the Geofront. I'm Franz. You could say I'm an associate of Lloyd's. I don't mind telling you that I have my doubts about the strategy. Glad it worked out in the end, though. Yeah, I think we were all surprised, but it helped us get away without being pursued. Thank you again. Don't mention it. Keeping Crossbell safe is part of the job description. Plus, seeing you guys give it your all reminded me of what it's like to take hold of your own future. We'll be supporting you any way we can. Do what you have to and do it right. Right, we'll stop it. No matter what. Yeah, let's all do our best. For Crossbell. Just watch, you're not the only one around here with the will to fight. We'll be supporting you guys any way we can. Do what you have to and do it right. This isn't good. We found defects in the medical tools the army sent us. Now it's just a matter of hoping the new ones show up in time. Ooh, nothing like the Russia war with making and sending in defective medical supplies. Oh no. Looks like I'm done here for the day. I better head back to Tangan Fortress. I decided I want to be a doctor for real. Now it's just up to me to make sure I don't break my promise to McCod. Wait, second line dialogue. I got an appointment as a medic, but for now, I'm just on standby over at Tangan Fortress. Once the troops start advancing, I might be going with them. Even in the heat of battle, I won't shrink from my duties. There's still a lot of good I can do. Alright, now we can go see... Wait, was it Mimi or Momo? I keep forgetting. Was it Mimi or Momo? Oh, it was Mimi. Wait, then who was Momo? Oh, was there a... No, was there a Momo? Wait. Fuck. I'm forgetting. All these names are looking the same. What's next, Memi? Okay, hold on. Actually, hold on. I need like a legit stretch break right now. Oh. Excuse me. By the way, I forget. Was there... What else is coming out? Besides Starfield in the next couple days? I kind of forget the big releases coming up. Like, I know that streamers and reviewers have their early copies, and then there's the... I hate the stupid trend of early access pre-orders. It's so stupid. Just like preying on people's impatience to get their hands on the game early. It's so fucking scummy. Yeah, I forget. What else is coming out, again? Cause like, I know there's more than just Starfield right now, but, Oh, I forgot that there was at least like one other bigger game like releasing around this time, as same as Starfield, right? I don't remember. Oh, hi, mister. It's you again. The grown-ups all look sad, or look all sad and worried about this war stuff. But not you. You're still happy. I don't know about happy, but I guess I can carry on. Because there's something I know I have to do. Reen's always suffering and sad internally. Baldur's Gate for PS5, Cyberpunk expansion. Even kind of interested in it. I'm still like, even though I know it's gotten better with like the patches and content updates, I'm still really bitter about like the state it was released in after it's been hyped up for like so long over the years. As much as we can make fun of like the release date it's in, I mean I get that it's been turning around, but man, I can't look at Cyberpunk in any good light because of just how botched the release date is, even if it's improved a lot. Although, speaking of games that released in like not so good states, either technical or content wise, I hear No Man's Sky has been doing some work turning things around over the years. It's pretty surprising, honestly. So yeah, I don't know. I think I remember seeing the trailer for the new Cyberpunk expansion that adds like a bunch of new things. I'm like, oh, that's neat. I mean, I never played the game myself, so I wouldn't know how substantial these updates are, but I'm like, I guess it's pretty big. But yeah, Baldur's Gate for PS5. Oh yeah, didn't they say something like they're releasing the PC version earlier compared to the PS5 version or something? Or wait, that was it, right? They I forget the reason for that. There's like some other games releasing at a different time, so they bumped up the PC version, but not the PS5, I think, or in a month earlier. Yeah, kind of crazy. Like Baldur's Gate 3's development has been pretty impressive, like all the way through, and even towards how it's been released as well. Like a lot of my friends have been really going crazy over it. They've had their like really big like co-op sessions, and I think one of them has even like 2 or 3 concurrent characters with like their other groups or something. I'm like, god damn. I know a friend of mine who's been taking some time off from FF14, or maybe not prioritizing like raiding or farming as hard, or for whatever it is he's doing in FF14, so he can just like binge the crap out of Baldur's Gate, because oh my god, he's been like locked in hard on that game. And before that he was like locked in pretty hard for doing Octopath Traveler. Although when Baldur's Gate 3 came up, he immediately dropped it, or put it on the back burner to do Baldur's Gate. Such a busy UI, feel that you have trouble playing Baldur's Gate 3 on controller, and you tried to on PC. Yeah, I can't imagine playing an RPG like Baldur's Gate 3 with how to like navigate through the different menus or controls or whatever on controller, which is I guess kind of a refreshing change of pace compared to how many games UI nowadays have been designed with consoles in mind, and how you can kind of feel that in a lot of menus for a lot of games and stuff. Oh, oops, did I read that one already? Oh yeah. And I wouldn't get it done by sitting around and fretting about it. Oh yeah, that's called determination, right? You must be a hero, just like those guys in the SSS. They never let anything get them down, even when everyone else is sad. The SSS, huh? Yeah, they're pretty cool. I wouldn't call myself a hero, but I'm honored you think that I am. Aww. Although, man, okay, part of me wants to bring in... Wait, actually, okay, you know what? I'm way too curious about this. What if we bring in Emma for Cop? I might have to replace Sarah for this one, yeah. Okay, hold on. Does Celine have anything to say about Cop? That'd be pretty neat. Yeah? Damn it! Are you on patrol, Kate? Oh, well, if it isn't Yuna and the others from Thor's. Lloyd has briefed me about the operation. Breaking into the fortress hovering above Heimdall. Ambitious. Not to mention insane. In any case, we'll help you create a distraction on the ground. Sergey's on board with us. Come on! Let us see Sergey and Dudley in 3D and everyone else from the Crossbell cast. Come on! I just want to see Dudley in glorious 3D Justice punch the crap out of someone. Come on! Sorry for asking you guys to do so much. Things will be tougher with the IDF and the intelligence division at our heels, though. No worries. I've been spying on them for such an occasion. The IDF has been increasingly difficult lately, but it seems like they're focused on guarding the Orchis Tower until the Governor General returns. I wonder why the tower matters that much to them. But in any case, that's to our advantage. Yes, it's best to act now, in my brother's absence. Unless there's something up to create a distraction. What worries me right now is that the security detail in the city has dwindled. We have an obligation to the citizens of Crossbell to keep the city safe. That's why I'm doing extra patrols for now. We each have our duties, so good luck with yours. Thanks, and good luck to you too. I wasn't planning on getting my subordinates involved in this, but it seems I have no choice. Franz doesn't mind though. In fact, he's very enthusiastic about having a part in this. You can count on those who protect Crossbell to support you as best as we can. It'll be time for the big operation soon. May ADOs keep you safe. So that's why the captain's been at the Imperial Defense Forces beck and call. I wish I'd known that sooner. I wish I'd known sooner that she'd have a good reason for kissing out to them like that. If Dudley and the SSS are in on it too, there's no way to pass up the chance to help. Meanwhile, Director Douglas and Vice Commissioner Pierre are just standing by and letting all this happen. I guess that settles it. I'll do whatever I can to pitch in. So, the war finally commences today. The Empire shall not yield. The fighting won't even have a chance to reach the city. And if it does, we'll show the Republic what we're made of. Okay. So September 1st is finally here. Today's the day it all goes down. The flow of paperwork's calmed down a little, but I'm still on edge. I can't even enjoy the taste of coffee anymore. Balloon guy! Where'd you go? Alright, the balloon guy got conscripted, right? Balloon guy! Come on, Pruna, how could you run out on me? Huh. Where did Pruna go? Huh. That's not a good sign. Let's go to Vincept. Oh boy. Celtio's monster ingredients go surprisingly well with Nono's arrangement. Together they created a splendid dish that can't be found anywhere else in the city. It's finally taken form as something I'm happy to include on our menu. You two have done me proud. Oh boss, thank you. All that hard work paid off. You both shown great progress, and it's given me an idea of my own. Celtio, I'd like to confer on you the title of sous chef, my second in command, as it were. And you, Nono, your skills with desserts are unmatched. You would make it a perfect patissier. Of course, these changes won't go through for a while. There's a war on after all. But I thought I'd let you know. Do you really mean it? This is so sudden. It's an honor, sir. Can you believe I'm gonna be a patissier? It's a dream come true. The war is going to be hard in this place, there's no denying that. But if it's still standing when all's said and done, I'll work hard and make the boss proud. I'm glad I was able to give those two some good news. I figured they need a little boost now more than ever. The war may be starting today, but I've got no time to be gloomy about it. I want to keep building up my skills so I can be a worthy successor to Hoysdorf. Hey, it's Gantz. Reinford's revising their lineup, so mining's been suspended for a spell. Haha, I can finally take a nice long break. Or that's what I thought at first, but tensions are so high because of the war. Goofing off just doesn't feel right. I've heard rumors that the cuisine served is top notch. Even my own personal chef said it was delightful in both taste and presentation. I simply can't ignore the chance to try something so novel. The war may put a damper on things, but I hope Vinkstead will continue to thrive once it's over. Slurp. I love how consistent they are with Flot slurping her coffee. Every time we talk to her, even in the Crossbell games, she has never failed to slurp even once when we start conversing with her. I think. As soon as I got up this morning, I made a beeline for my mailbox. I heard the Crossbell Times were putting out a special edition. They have this way of writing about things that give you a glimmer of hope, even in the darkest of times. However the war turns out, Crossbell will still likely remain under Erebonia's control. Oh, not for long. This might get people thinking about the idea of independence once again. However the war turns out, Crossbell will likely still remain a province of the Empire. But I don't think we should abandon our dreams of independence just yet. You never know how things will change. Aw. Man, I really wonder how Reverie... Like, I wonder how Cold Steel 4 will actually end, and what story we'll have to pick up from, like, to carry out, like, the Crossbell, like, rebellion and everything. Because, like, you know, as we saw in the end credits for Trails to Azure, they showed the whole, like, fast-forwarded plotline for the Crossbow Resistance. And I'm just like, what? I'm like, I'm still confused about that, in all honesty. Like, why did they show, like, the events of, like, the Crossbow occupation and its eventual rebellion and independence on one credit sequence when we still have yet to even get through all that from the Cold Steel games? I'm like, you wish you could tell me? Oh my god. Like, I get if they showed the Crossbow, like, or the annexation of Crossbell to end things on an ominous note in the credit sequence for Azure, but why the rebellion and eventual independence for it? I'm like, that's wild. I'm like, what are they thinking? Like, I'm still surprised about that. I'm like, wait, why am I seeing all this stuff? I shouldn't be seeing this. We haven't started Cold Steel yet. There's a nervous tension wherever you go now. Well, with the war right around the corner, I thought enjoying a macchiato would be a good way to relax while I still can, you know. I knew a visit to this cafe would help, would help. They just don't do a macchiato like this anywhere else. Oh, hey. Look at who it is here. Okay, Machias, get your ass back here. Machias, we need you. We finally found cargo, so it's back to work for me. And between making up for all the problems I caused Cynthia and paying out cargo's medical costs, I've got a whole bunch of it to do. Yeesh, that sounds tough. I can handle it. I owe cargo that much anyway. Oh, enough about me though. You guys are all about to head off on some big raid, right? If you don't kick their asses, I'll kick yours. Well, when you put it that way, we got no choice but to make it through. You honestly didn't know that the end of the Civil War had already been canonized in the Crossbow games? So the end of Cold Steel 2 came as a pretty good shock? Oh. Yeah, Like, not having that context really was probably something, huh? Meanwhile, Patiri, I'm leaving this town to you. If what happened in Heimdall happens here, the people will need someone strong to look to. You made the right choice, Four Eyes. Nobody whips a town's ass into shape like a department store receptionist, especially me. I hate to admit it, but that answer somehow actually gives me confidence. I don't know all the details, but it sounds like there's some huge thing floating over the capital. I hear it's summer festival level bad. But this is my turf now, and I'll keep everyone here safe. You don't need to worry about us. You guys better get to fixing it, and come back safe, or I'll put my fist through your faces. This place just didn't feel right with Patiri and Southwark gone. It's more lively when they're around, isn't it? It feels like all the tension we've been holding on to has finally been let go. How's this guy doing? Patiri got back faster than I expected. That girl can sure move when she wants to. Watching her from afar is pretty therapeutic. Maybe I should keep her on for a little longer. Oh yeah, Southwark is finally back. At this rate, we may not be able to stay in business much longer, but as long as there's still demand for our services, I'll give it my best shot. Things will only get tighter if the state starts rationing our food supplies once the war begins. War, huh? It's really hard to believe this is really happening. Not that complaining about it would do any good. As long as there's still demand for our services, I'll give it my best shot. So, I don't really know any of the specifics, but I heard someone petitioned the Governor General's office to get this guy leave to return to the Republic for now. Rumor has it that someone was a legendary woman in Crossbell's aristocracy. Huh. Guy really lucked out, if you ask me. A legendary woman in Crossbell's aristocracy? Was it... Wait, did Ellie's mom... I forget, what did Ellie's mom do for work before the divorce? Was it with the government stuff, or was she just taking care of, like, Ellie as, like, a housewife? Or, no, she had to have been doing some other job, right? I forget the details exactly. Legendary woman? Because otherwise they would have said, Ellie, right? But she's still doing her business with, like, the SSS and everything, so that can't have been it. Any other prominent female politicians in Crossbell? As far as I know, no one else comes to mind in terms of other prominent female politicians in Crossbell, right? Yeah, I'm not sure. What'd you just say? You want to get married? As in husband and wife until death do us part. I didn't get it wrong again, did I? Is this a dream? No, this is real. I've gone back and forth about this decision too much. It's not fair to you. But now I've made up my mind. Once this war is over and my name is cleared, I never want to leave your side again. Oh, Southwark. Yes, of course I'll marry you. Wow, I never thought I'd walk in on them right in the middle of a proposal. For some reason, they gave me some time to talk to Janetta. Back when they first arrested me, it happened so fast I barely knew what was going on. But getting a moment to tell her how I feel is a true blessing. And not just that, I also got some time to tidy up the store a little and get our lineup in order. Let me know if you need anything or my help with anything. I'll assist you in any way I can. Yeah, nothing else here. Once the war is over, I'm going to be a bride. I won't get to see Southwark for a while, but I'll wait for him. For him, I'll wait as long as it takes. Aww. Let's go. Everyone's saying Arkansteel's latest play was spectacular. I saw a photo of it and wow, Sully looks absolutely breathtaking as a star princess. Beauty really is something we should treasure. In the midst of our suffering, it can ease people's hearts and bring them joy, even for just a moment. Excuse me. That cheery voice is a sound for sore ears. Patiri must have come back after all. Wait a second. That cheery voice. Patiri. Cynthia, Janetta, and Patiri. The girls who work here are all so different, but that keeps things from getting boring. If they were my kids, I'd sure have an, interesting home life. I can't imagine any household with Patiri as she is right now. All the young men are leaving, and not just at the store. It's happening all over town. That's the nature of war, I suppose. Makes me sick when I think about how an old geezer like me could end up outliving these youngins. The world has a cruel sense of humor. Wait, hold up. War is coming. It's no longer possible to hold back the tide. All I can do is pray that Adios will see fit to keep casualties to a minimum. Okay, nothing of importance here. My husband's been sent to help guard Tangan Fortress. He's assigned to the defense corps, so hopefully he'll be far away from the fighting. That's what I want to believe. Please, Adios, keep my beloved safe. It's only a matter of time before the war starts. I hope they'll end it as soon as they can. Alright, and we got Gen 10.
It's my turn!
The big day is finally here. I came to Gen 10 since I couldn't settle down at home, but I don't feel all that much calmer here. One thing that gives me comfort is the memory of that rehearsal the other day. I watched it on the monitor car. I felt just as if I were really there. It was breathtaking. When I think of that, I feel like there must be a way to shake off this gloom and do something productive. The one thing that gives me comfort is the memory of that rehearsal the other day. Oh yeah, that's the same line. Whoops. I used to think that I want to stay here in Crossbell no matter what. But who knows what this place would be and once the war is over and the dust settles. But maybe one day we'll be able to open up stores like this all across the continent and unite people through old technology. I'll keep the image of that future in my head through the coming hardships and work hard to make it reality. I just can't take my mind off that Arkansas performance. It was incredible, wasn't it? It really dove right into the hearts of everyone here in Crossbell and filled them to the brim with hope and courage. Truly amazing. And we have you to thank for it, Class 7. No, Radiant Wings. Thank you so much. I'll take this opportunity to thank you too. Your help with the stage equipment was invaluable. Oh no, I was happy I was able to contribute. I know Lloyd's division is keeping busy, doing whatever they can before the war breaks out. And you must have your hands full too. There's not much time left, so be sure you use every minute of it. You know us, we're terribly bad at giving up. With people like you rooting for us, we've got no choice but to kick it into high gear. You always stay so chipper, don't you, Wendy? No, I can't say it ain't catchy. It looks like Lloyd's division is doing whatever. Oh wait, no, that's the same line. Yeah. Some of those soldiers said I was too cheerful. Said that it was disrespectful to act like that in wartime. What the fuck? Bro, if you are acting jaded and depressed, then you're not for the war. Like, what? Bro, that's so fucked. I was like, hey, why aren't you feeling worried about the upcoming war? Aren't you worried about our citizens? I was like, are you a Republic spy if you're not worried about the war? I'm like, oh my god, there's like, so much for trying to cheer the people up. Wendy and the boss said I should ignore them and just be myself though. So as long as they're okay with it, I'm gonna be smiles all the time. I understand there's a time and place for everything, but I figure if It can make people feel better. Being happy is the way to go. Alright, and Durand Armory. There's no turning back now. This war's really happening. Just gotta grit our teeth and prepare ourselves for the worst. Personally, I got no intention of dying for anyone else's or for someone else's cause. I'm a stubborn one, always have been. Better live shamefully than die nobly, that's what I say. Oh, whoops. Anything else here? Ah, nothing in the old special support section. Any, dialogue? Nah. Alright. Where do we head next? I'd say we go to West Street. Oh yeah, wait, they said we'd be able to find, Dana at the general store. Right. Okay, we'll have to leave that for later then. Because again, I wanna do all of the side quests in like one fell swoop and everything. Well, as much as I reasonably can, depending on whether or not it remains like an unmarked thing or something I have to do later. Kind of like the thing with Hamel and needing to bring in Ren before we can actually start the thing. Because otherwise I might end up forgetting or something, I don't know. But okay. I have my doubts about an Arkansas show without Ilya Arisha. But Sully was so fantastic it didn't bother me at all. Watching her dance for one shining moment, it felt as though everything was back to normal, as if the war didn't even exist. Oh dear, look at me. Tearing up over something like this, I must be getting old. If Sully and those young folks can still create works of such beauty, I know I can find the strength to carry on too. I think I'll go to the cathedral and pray for the safe return of our troops. The flavor of this new bread brings back all kinds of happy memories. I feel so refreshed now, I can't just sit here and do nothing. I think I'll go to the cathedral and pray for the safe return of our troops. Wow, there's only one person out here. Well, how's the bakery doing? Aww. Oscar. I baked some delicious bread. Nothing unusual there. I'm worried about Oscar, but he promised me. I trust him. If he comes home safely, I'm going to be more honest with him. It's nothing like that, okay? we all hope he comes home safely. Thanks. All of you must be really busy preparing for the war and everything. Just please come back soon, okay? You got it. You don't have to worry about us. I'm worried about Oscar, but he promised me. I trust him. Wait, all of you must... Oh, and that's the exact same line again. Shivan Delight... No, we're good here. This place hasn't been the same ever since Oscar left. Things went back to the way they were before I took him under my wing. I guess I'm getting sentimental in my old age. At least Bennett's still here to keep the place afloat. Please try some of her stuff. It's got quality and flavor. I'm sure it'll be a big hit in no time. Okay, that's weird. Why did the door open there? Alright, time to make lunch. One for me and one for Light. Oh, right. He's not here anymore. He must have set up at Tangan Fortress by now. I wish I was strong enough to just shrug it off. To say that I have faith he'll be alright. Giving myself over to worry is a luxury right now. I can't afford to let my personal feelings affect my work. I'm going to go in today and do my job as best as I can. Just like every other day. It's as simple as that. Lighton must be working hard at Tangan Fortress. It's only right that I do the same. I'll spend tonight studying up on new procedures. Every extra little bit of knowledge helps. I didn't know you were all here. I'm sorry, my mind has been entirely on the war. It seems like they're broadcasting the situation over the radio now that the war's about to start. It's apparently all propaganda to increase support for the war. There isn't supposed to be any risk to the city itself, unlike during 2 years ago. I've talked things over with my husband, and we decided to keep a close eye on the situation so that nothing like what happened last time will happen again. Yuna, look after yourself. I expect you to come home safely. I'll pray for your well-being. Thanks, Mom. You guys take care too. You don't need to worry about us. Our children seem to be up to something. I can't describe what a relief it is to see them playing so happily. For their sakes, we gotta figure out what's going on. Be careful. May Adios protect you. What's going on? Oh. Okay, it's all ready. Yay, it looks great. Ken, Nana, what are you doing in my room? Nothing. No. Oh, perfect. You're all here. Good timing. Oh. This is for you, Ashen Chevalier. Receive the brave soul. Aww. Thank you, but are you sure you want to give this to me? Of course. It's always been our treasure, but we wanted to wrap it up nice for you. We even used one of Yuna's old ribbons. I thought that looked familiar, but wait, hey! We wanted to thank you somehow. I mean, you did save our lives after all. We've been trying to think of a good way to pay you back all this time. Yeah, and this is what we came up with. Oh, thank you so much. I promise I'll take good care of it. Good. Mom and Dad have been kind of looking gloomy lately, but now that you're here, they'll be fine. We got heroes on our side, so don't let the bad guys get you down. Of course. You'll be safe under the watchful eye of the Ashen Chevalier. You two take care, okay? And be sure to listen to Mom and Dad. Sure. Good luck, Yuna. Don't let the team down. The Ashen Chevalier is a good guy because he helped us. That's a fact. With heroes like you on our side, it's going to be alright. Do your best out there. We finally paid you back. No matter what the problem is, the Ashen Chevalier can take care of it. Losing's not an option. You gotta make it back safe and sound. Okay, don't go to the general store. Leave that for later. What are they on about? Ah, the Arcancio performance. Even now, the thrill of Arcancio's performance kindles a fire in my heart. I'd never seen such spellbinding dancing before. Sully was as mesmerizing as ever, but the rest of the cast also outdid themselves in that show. The exhilarating joy of watching them dance made me feel like a child again. My thoughts exactly. I shall never forget it, even if I live to be 100. Oh boy, you ain't seen nothing yet. Performances by Ilya Platier and Rishi Amal are the very definition of superb. You don't say. You've piqued my interest now, friend. I simply must throw some money Arcancio's way. What patron of the arts could resist? Indeed, indeed. Though once the war starts, well, it'd be impossible to hold such a performance for quite some time. I'm hoping it won't be for long, or it won't be too long it won't be too long until peace returns to Crossbell. I can march Arcancio again like in the old days. Sully went out to talk to some guy named Yona. She seemed pretty uneasy about something too. I hope she's alright. Arcancio is truly a remarkable troupe. All connoisseurs of the arts should treasure them, regardless of their nationality. In order to bring about the day when we can see them perform again, we must end this war post-haste. Okay, wait, that's called for a water break. Mrs. Novash is really rather good company once you get to know her. I'd love to go to an action show with her sometime, though none of that's too likely to happen once the war started. It's not that I'm siding with Erebone or anything, but I do hope they bring bring an end to the conflict sooner rather than later. Bleh. I'm just tripping over my words right now. My old lady rushed out to watch Arcancio and left me here all by my lonesome. How could she? My dude, you missed out on the performance of a lifetime. And she's been talking to that wench, Mrs. Novash, like they're best of friends too. No doubt she's forgotten all about her past gripes in all this frivolity. Bro, this is the most freaking narrow-minded, like, stubborn husband I've ever seen. Holy crap. Wait, how can my wife be friends with that woman after grumbling to me about her day in and day out? Gee, I wonder. Could something have happened between them during the Arkansas performance? Alright, the kids should be up on this floor, right? Yeah. I went to watch Arkansas's rehearsal performance the other day. The lead turned out to be that girl Sully from the 3rd floor. I was so shocked. I never even knew she was a dancer, but as soon as she stepped on the stage, her talent was clear for all to see. I guess that explains why she was always so busy all the time, and why she never cared about her appearance. She was practicing. The way she talks is still a little vulgar, but I take back all the stuck-up things I said about her. Hey, character growth. I used to wish Sully would try to act with a little more refinement, but after seeing her on stage, I can see she has a hidden depth I wasn't giving her credit for. She might actually be more mature than me. Looks like I have to step up my game. Hey, I didn't think we'd get some character development out of like the people here in this apartment. Oh. Wait, who's over here? Ah, the editor. Mr. McKinnon's calmed down a little since we published that special issue. This calls for a celebration, after we get everything cleaned up, that is. I got a letter this morning from someone I really respect. Oh, Ian? Oh.
Hello.
Hey, Astolfo, thank you for the raid. Hello, hello. Were you doing the FGO Summer 6 event earlier? But yeah, how's everyone doing? Almost done. Well, sort of, with the dialogue reading. So we could finally do the side quests and actually continue the main story. Ugh. Magic is real. Man, how's everyone doing? I'm still in dialogue reading mode, so I think with how the pacing is going to turn out, we're definitely only doing the rest of the dialogue tonight, and we'll have to do the side quest content in the next session. Because, but we still got a lot of dialogue to go through in our final location. Up until now, he's been holding on to this idea that he didn't deserve to be part of my life anymore. I guess his concerns about the war forces hand though. Yeah, that definitely has to be Ian. When I finish here, I'm going to sit down and write out my reply. I'll tell him all about the people I've met and the work we're doing. I'm worried about what's to come, but I need to do what I can to make my mentor proud. None of us can be sure None of us can be sure how of things will turn out. I'm pretty sure they switched of and how. I'm like, wait. I was like, that sentence don't read right. No matter what happens, I intend to do what I have to make my mentor proud. You guys take care of yourselves out there. If you ever want to kill some time, you're always welcome here. Damn, feels real good. I can't believe we managed to bypass the censorship and sneak this piece into the special issue. That's the spirit of the Crossbell times. No, the spirit of Crossbell state itself. We can't let the Empire push us around. We gotta take a good hard look at ourselves and take stock of what we're all about. Hopefully the work we do here will get people thinking about that. Super text dense game? Oh yeah, as bothersome as some typos or incorrect typings there might be, I don't blame any of them given just how much text there is in the Trail series. So I'll give them a pass, honestly, unless it gets really bad.
Okay.
As in every other line there's an error. I'm like, okay, there's something wrong here. But one error out of several hundred or thousand lines, I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna fault them for that. We're a paper of the people, and we tell it like it is. There's no way we'll bow down to the censorship requests. And business is booming. We're even keeping pace with the Imperial Chronicle. Grace is gonna get the scoop on the frontline conditions too. I'm looking forward to the article she'll be putting together. Oh, Grace is on the front lines? Oh, I mean, makes sense. She want to get in on the action to report in. Okay, next up we got the Harbor District. Also, timeout. Let's go straight to the Geofront sector. So then you're doing Summer 6? Doomsday for going hard for Summer Charlotte? Oh, we just jumped straight into a cutscene here. Well, if it isn't the Thor's crew, what? You guys come all this way just to say hello? Just thought we'd check in is all. Are you analyzing today's tactical data? Yeah, I have it all pretty much set up. I've got access to the data from the Courageous 2 you guys, and allies scattered all over the place. Not to mention visuals on the Vicen troops and the Imperial Army. Put it all together, and we got a pretty good picture of the overall sitch. Incredible. Did you have to hack into the system to get that info? Nah, we just had one of the Army's data division guys give us a little in. Believe me, we got this data fair and square. No felonies required. Nah, it was still kind of a gray area, but hey, none of it was explicitly illegal, right? Or you know? There's no risk of us getting booted from the system in the middle of battle or anything like that, at least. Oh, and by the way, that systems engineer helping us out, also Thor's graduate. He's with the Arc Royale. Who? Wait, which one? Oh, Stefan. Oh. The data division, huh? That's the same as computer and network technology. You think it's Stefan? Man, he's the last person that I'd expect to go along with something like this. Man, dude, I just had Machias here by chance. I didn't think I'd get the quip from Machias here. Oh my god, I didn't plan for this one. I just forgot to swap him out. Hey, having connections makes all the difference, right? So many people are being affected by this whole mess. Ilia, Rishia, everyone back home in Northumbria. I want to do my part too. But unlike me, you and the SSS actually go and fight up close. Kinda sucks actually, or honestly. Oh well, least I can do is guard this guy for if any IDF patrol soldiers stumble upon us. That's as vital a job as any. Best of luck. The least you can do. Look, I don't need a babysitter, okay? Uh-huh. Remember when you face planted over your own feet while you were running away? Robert's asked me to look after you. You won't last a second without me. Can a guy just go one day without having his self-respect hacked apart? Okay guys, let's leave him be. When all's said and done though, he's just as reliable an ally as any. Oh wait, I almost forgot something. The IDF's really been cracking down on security around Orchis Tower. But it turns out they missed a spot. Oh, what spot do you mean? Ah, that. You know the elevator to the thaumaturgical sector? Apparently, it's still working. But no one's been guarding that place for some reason. No small wonder to me, they're busy enough as it is. I see, thanks for the info. I should probably consider checking it out at some point. Well, I'm gonna make a note of that on my notepad. Check out Orchis Tower thaumaturgical sector. Just a heads up, by the way, we're going to be starting operations in a few hours. I'll be counting on you to help back us up. You got it. You can now access Orchis Tower's thaumaturgical sector again. Huh. Well, I didn't expect that. Let's see, Yona got your back. Yona stayed behind in the Geofront to supply additional intel and support. For once, he's agreed to keep his activities strictly legal. For once. Man, look at him typing furiously on the same 3 buttons on the huge-ass keyboard. My dude, You're only pressing the same 3 buttons or same 4 or 5 buttons on your left hand. What about the rest of the keyboard? Ackermans. Network setup complete. I got the visuals now. Now we can get a good handle on the situation. I'll keep the live transmission running. Good luck, guys. Try not to die. That's the plan. Anyway, I'll be watching how things play out for all of you. The SSS too. Please be careful out there. You gotta come back in one piece. Dun, dun, dun. Wait, where's the Oh, do we have to access it through? Oh, right, we have to access it through here. Actually, let me go get the fast travel back for this thing, because I don't see it anymore. Oh, so what exactly is going on in the thaumaturgical sector? Well, we can go wherever the heck we want at this point. Let's see. I don't see anything that outright mentions a bonus dealie. Oh, what if we go back up to the core where we had the showdown? Oh no, they don't have an extra thing that shows something we can pick up. Yeah, so glad we got this like song going through instead of like the gloomy stuff. Oh, there is an extra thingy here. Oh, wait, just in case I might bump into it by accident, let me make a save here. Or in case it's like a cutscene thing. Or is this just an object we pick up? Well, 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 look at what we got here. The Black Zemurian Ore Shard. Well, that was worth the trip, honestly. Alright, let's go to the entertainment district. There we go. Much better music. I wonder what that thing yesterday was all about. Guess I'll ask around somewhere to find out if anyone's seen her. Huh. Anyone's seen her? Wait. So, we're missing several people. We're missing Pruna, the girl that was always with that other girl that's been fawning over, like, hot dudes. And we're missing the one hostess that was here? Oh, that's not a good sign. Huh. If you look at Calvin and Arabonia purely in terms of numbers, the result is fairly obvious. But wars decided more than just manpower. Other nations might get involved too. There's no way of telling how things will turn out. Oh, do we have a surprise for you? I kind of feel lonely now that so many of our regulars aren't around anymore. Still, I can't let it show. I gotta greet everyone with a smile like always. So, welcome to Barker Casino. Randy, how could you leave me all alone like that? It's no fun without you around. Oh my god, Randy! Good to see your service smiles as sharp as ever, Jerry. It's been a while since I came here last. I remember it being a lot more lively. I guess it can't be helped. Well, with the war and everything. We would need somewhere to relax. So, it's natural we're getting more customers since war was declared. But I think you could win big in a place like this and still not feel any different. Or any different. It's part of my job to keep an eye on people and steer them away from developing an obsession with winning.
Got it!
Wait. Oh no, because that's the guy down there, right? The Imperial Fortress, huh? Live long enough and you see some really weird stuff. I don't remember the last time something like this happened. Was it when the Azure Tree showed up? Schwarzer, I see an unwavering resolve in your eyes. Maybe it's a waste of time to tell you this, but try not to be too reckless. For the sake of your loved ones. Mr. Drake. Randy, am I right in thinking you're tagging along with them? You still owe me for the Berserker. Come back when everything's over and pay me back, alright? You got it. Try not to be too reckless. Oh wait, that's the same thing. I hope I'm not wasting my breath here. Alright, and Hotel Millennium. It must have been 20 years since I last worked the front desk. These days, the job requires being familiar with the Orbital Network among other responsibilities. But I'm willing to do my part in keeping Hotel Millennium up and running. I want Rail to know he's leaving his post in good hands. Looks like Dario Giscard would be checking out today. His father was apparently very upset with him, but that's life. You have to take the rough with the smooth. Damn, that asshole son is finally out? Finally. Dear God. Well, no, I guess he's still here, but he's got the call. Oh boy. What do you mean my account's been suspended? You can't expect me to just pack up and check out before the end of the day? Where am I supposed to go? I can't even buy a train ticket to go home. Daddy, please pick up the phone. I need your help. I don't really get what's going on, but it seems he was scolded pretty seriously. Yeah, that's what you get for trying to feel up women and try to get away with it with money. Please, Daddy, pick up the phone. I need your help. I don't want to end up on the streets. I'm too beautiful for that. Suffer in hell, you asshole. I'd almost given up on seeing Arkansas perform. Even finally managed to see it via monitor. It was truly satisfying. I feel a fool for doubting the manager's word. My heart still races a little when I think back to the Arkansas show. We shall definitely visit Crossbell again once the war is over. Wait, where's the? With Aaron manning the front desk, I'm taking on some of the concierge duties. We don't get that many guests these days, but that's all the more reason to take care of the ones we do have. A lot of our best staff members got drafted into the army. Even with fewer guests staying here, it's still difficult running the place with a skeleton crew. We want the staff who've gone to war to have a place to come back to, though, so hiring replacements is out of the question. One way or another, we'll persevere. Alright, and Arkansas. Ever since Sully's magnificent performance the other day, it's felt as though a new flame has been sparked throughout the entire company. We've all been rehearsing day and night non-stop since then. There's also been word that Illy's recovery is going smoothly. As far as Risha, I know she'll be back someday. The day when Arkansas is fully restored to its former glory may not be so far away. Sully is in Yona's computer room in the Geofront at the moment. Feel free to go look in on her. What a show! That was the most unbridled fun I've had on stage in a while, even if it was all on the spot. Sure, it was rough, but everyone's red-hot enthusiasm turned that coal right into a diamond. I'd love to do it all over again someday with Illy and Risha too, once they come back, I mean. I'm confident I've made a lot of progress these last 2 years, but everyone's been improving just as much, if not more. Sounds I feel like I'll never catch up. Still, nothing worth having comes easy, right? I better get back to practice. I've been working a side job at Michelin, but I managed to get the day off today. With everyone else doing their best to be here, I couldn't possibly stay away. It's too bad Sully had something, she couldn't get out of, but the show must go on. The show must go on and all that. We're gonna rehearse until we drop. We got a letter from Theodore this morning. Seems like he's doing okay back in his hometown, but he still won't be able to get back here until after the war. Knowing him, he's going to be training every single day until he can get back on the stage. It's a relief just to know he hasn't gotten caught up in any kind of trouble. But don't get me wrong, we're still rivals though, and no one will let him outclass me. Back to training, forget looks, it's skill that matters. Alright, and now we just need the general outside of the entertainment district. I really need to draw in some customers. They're going to send me packing if I don't turn this around fast. All the stupid war ends quickly. Maybe celebrations after we win, right? Happy troops eager to part with their money. Fine with me, so as long as they line my pockets while they do it. Ha ha. Some of my best customers are leaving because of the war. One of them used to call me a saving grace, and said seeing me was the highlight of his week. I'm gonna make sure I give him the road treatment next time around. If he makes it back, that is. Motivation doesn't get any better than that. I'm just a hostess. I can't really compare it to a real lover or a real family. But this one customer calls me his saving grace. Says seeing me is the highlight of his week. I'm going to make sure I give him the road treatment the next time around. Hard to find a motivation these days without Pim around to compete with. Come on, Pim, come back already. I even treated you to a drink or two. Watching Arcansio's performance gave me the strength to carry on. Lots of stores are going out of business because of the war. But I figure that any money I spend here in the entertainment district is supporting the economy, and with it, all the citizens, right? When I think of it like that, there's no excuse for me not to spend all my Mira here. I really wonder about the old Revash building. That Arcancio performance was amazing. I only saw it on the screen, but I could feel his power all the same. Especially the lead, Sully. I can't believe such a young dancer already has so much grace and passion. I just gotta get her autograph. I just gotta! Arcancio. Their style has a totally different charm compared to Erebonia's operas. I need Sully's autograph. I'll combust if I go any longer without it. Oh my goodness. Taff finally had to leave for the battlefield, but I know he'll be okay. He said he'd never forgive himself if he died before he got the chance to see Ilya on stage again. I just have to cheer Arcancio on twice as hard until he gets back. I only hope the war won't drag on longer than it has to. Whoa! 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 Where does this camera zoom in? Whoa! What happened with the camera? When I see so many young men getting ready to go off and fight, I can't help thinking, what if everyone in Erebonia and Calvert could just get together and eat some ice cream? I bet it'd be cool. I bet it'd cool everyone down and make them see that there's no need to go to war. As if that could happen. At least I can dream. Everything's already in motion. There's no way to stop this war. I know it'll take more than a little sherbet to fix this war, but still, I can't help hoping things were different. I watched the Arcancio preview broadcast. It was wonderful. Even without their star performer, Sully put on a great show. Ilya Padier, Rishia Mao, and now Sully Atreides. Idios' gifts to theater. It'd be a real treat to see the three of them dance together. Wow, seeing that show really lifted my spirits. I feel more motivated to work now than I feel more motivated to work than ever now. Oh, Cornet. Oh, excuse me. I was really mad at Danny, but since neither of us wanted to miss seeing Arkansas, we went together anyway. Anyhow, we talked and got everything out in the open. It all happened so fast I forgot who asked first, but long story short, we're engaged. I made him promise to come home safe. After everything that's happened, it'd be such a waste to not see our relationship through. This time, I know he won't leave me all alone. I'm going to stay here in Crossbell so I can see Danny again as soon as the war's over. We're right near the front lines, so the fighting here is going to be worse than anywhere else. But this time, I know he won't leave me all alone. Hey there, wanna play? The Barker Casino is open 24/7 for all your gaming needs. It's a great way to blow off a little steam and forget about your troubles. Okay. Okay, so Entertainment District, done. Now, Harbor District. Man. Oh, is this something where we're gonna see Ren, probably with Tio, working on stuff? Looks like it's back to flying solo for me. I never thought I'd miss Azel so much. I figured he was just your average punk at first, but the guy really grew on me, you know? Can't let myself get downhearted. He wouldn't want that. I'm gonna have to work even harder to take up the slack. So many deliveries to make before the war starts. I don't know how I'm going to fit it all in. But this isn't a paycheck, but this isn't just a paycheck for me. It's my pride. The reason I get up in the morning. I'll find a way, rain or shine. We're gonna keep conscription up throughout the war. You should consider it an honor to be allowed to serve in His Majesty's army. Think of that while you wait for your draft cards to arrive. What the fuck? That new guy's taking it up a notch again with his ramen. I guess there's more to it than just dumping noodles into a broth. What the fuck? I'll have to drop again sometime. Always thought Koki still had a long ways of coming, but looks like it's all finally starting to soak into him, like good bones and a good broth. Guess that Azel fella must have really lit a fire beneath him. But they're not the only ones. The SSS and the Ashen Chevalier are really something of themselves too. Huh, it's good to see the young folks still have some spirit in them. Good to see young folk haven't given up the ghost. My disciple still has a lot to learn, but he's getting there. If he puts in the work, maybe he'll be good enough to inherit this place in, say 10 years. Goddamn. We've been getting more soldiers coming in lately, and they all say they like my noodles. Can you believe it? I didn't choose the wrong path in life after all. Feels like I can really keep my promise to Azel now. I bet Wall and the Saber Vipers ain't slowing down for a minute either wherever they are. Man, I want to see Wall and Wazzy again, dude. Come on. I'm gonna make a real noodle artisan out of myself, and soon. That way I can face him with pride the next time we meet. I heard Arkansas had a preview performance the other day. Apparently it was really something. I could hear the cheers and applause from the next district over. I don't think of it. Crossbell streets haven't been that lively for a while. Walking to all the pressure the Empire put on us made it feel like things would never be that way again. If we truly want the old Crossbell back, we all have to do some serious thinking about our futures. So, rebellion. What's the tour guide still doing here? Welcome to Michelin Wonderland. I guess it's still open. We're open for business as usual. Although, we may have to start shortening our opening hours in the future. Aww. Okay, and we just have this person. Oh, Inspector Reiner.
I'm up! Ready!
Okay, materials, check. The strain order, check. Huh, seems like I got everything. Reiner, looks like we're just in time to catch you. Hey, Machias, I was just on my way out. Where are you headed? Well, I got nothing to hide. I'm going to the Governor General's office for an inspection. Whoa, for real? You bet. It got delayed a couple months ago, but it's going through this time for sure. Class & Co. has been passing us evidence of the government's illegal dealings, and now we finally have enough to hold them accountable. We'll stop by inspecting the Governor General's office to get a hold of some more decisive evidence that'll really let us tackle some corruption. I see. With my brother out of the office, this is your best chance to catch him off guard. Exactly. It's not that I'm afraid of the Governor General or anything, but I'm not going to let anything stand in my way. It's inspiring to see you so dedicated to your work. There's always a chance Tower Security will try to throw me out, but I'm not worried. Denying me access is practically admitting they got something to hide. I wouldn't either way. Oh, I get that. That means they're doing something shady, right? I'm sorry I can't go with you, Reiner. I wish you all luck. I wish you luck all the same. I'll be with you in spirit. Thanks, Machias, and don't worry. You've done plenty to help me out already. Now it's my turn to show the world what an inspector of the Government Accountability Inspectorate can really do. God, that's a mouthful. I'll be looking forward to hearing about how your plan works out too. Right, let's do our best. I got proof of the illegal tactics they use in Crossbell to confine the SSS members. I got a distraint order with me, so there's no hiding behind the national mobilization law as an excuse. And they try to throw me out, that's tantamount to an admission of guilt. I win either way. Alright. Oh. Ah, I knew you'd come. Welcome, Operation Shining Steel. Lieutenant Caleb? I wasn't expecting you here. Are the CID and Hayway collaborating somehow? It's not as strange as you might think. Hayway was originally a mutual aid society for immigrants from the East after all. We made deals like this all the time back in the Republic. Behind the scenes though, naturally. We're not blind as to what's going on, of course. We merely intend to make the best use of the resources at our disposal. And the CID's supply of intel will give us a better sense of precisely how the world is falling apart. Then we have a deal. The CID will provide relevant intel in return for Hayway's assistance in certain matters. Agreed. I look forward to working with you, Miss CID agent. I guess this is a good thing? Yeah, they work things out between themselves. No need for us to question it. Every new point of contact helps. You never know what they might be able to tell us. Halo 2. Backroom deals. The CID formed an uneasy alliance with Hayway in preparation for Operation Mule Mirage. The plan right now is for me to stay in Crossbell and continue to carry out my duties. I'll be praying for the success of the operation. Good luck, everyone. So that eyesore of a fortress above Heimdall really does have the power to destroy the world. The Imperial government is having a damn field day. I'll show them what Hayway can do. Well, at least throw a wrench in their works. For my future and Ellie's too. Guess his feelings about Ellie are what motivates him. But hearing him talk like that is strangely reassuring. There seems to have been movement at Orchis Tower. As the Red Twilight becomes more acute, its influence starts to spread to the Imperial Defense Force too. Perhaps I should get her to look into that for me. How the world will end up? Well, it is as Master Shin said. I feel we also must ascertain this ourselves as well. We are expecting great things from Operation Shining Steel. We are planning to coordinate with Arius and Yin. You can leave the diversion and distraction tactics in Crossbell to us. We'll be hoping for your success. For Master Shin's future too. Alright. Oh, wait, I forgot to talk to there's the guard out here, right? Yeah. The war has given the CEO a lot to think about, especially him being originally from Erebonia and all. Makes me wonder how Lady Mariabelle is doing. She isn't the type to sit by and simply watch things unfold. There's nothing I can do about it, but as an IBC employee, I can't help but feel concerned. Chairman Arena is here for an inspection today. Apparently, RF is making some big changes. Everyone's worried about how it'll affect their jobs. There's a chance we might get even busier from here on. This might not be a popular opinion, but I still trust RF. No, it might be better to say that I want to support the Rhinefords. Good luck to all of you, and please take care of Miss Elisa. Of course. Ahem. Thank you for your support. I promise I'll live up to your expectations. You know what? I'll take her on front. Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, Derek. I'll be training in Amorca Nani. It'll be a pleasure doing business with you. Absolutely. I look forward to it. Just so you're aware, our contract's only valid until the end of the war. I don't want anyone saying I took advantage of the situation to steal a Herald supplier. Yes, I understand. I'll tell him about it when he's back. Sounds like a plan. Anyway, I'm glad we got everything hammered out. My village is has more than its fair share of problems right now, but none of us are giving up. We'll take back our future with our own hands. I managed to find a supply in a Moroccan village, but the deal's only good until the end of the war. It's going to be on a much smaller scale than I'm used to, but I'm hoping customers will be attracted to this specialty product. This could be a big chance to break into the Crossbell domestic market. The nearest battlefield to RS main office in Ruhr would be the North Highlands. Compared to Crossbell, they'll still be a ways away from the fighting. It'd be a lot safer for Chairman Irina if she were to return to Ruhr. But from all these extra meetings she's been scheduling lately, it looks like she doesn't intend to leave anytime soon. Crossbell is likely to suffer the most from this war. I'm very concerned about this branch as both a security guard and an employee of the Rifle Group. I really prefer if the chairman and the others would evacuate to the HQ in Ruhr. We've had to temporarily halt operations for all the divisions while we re-examine our production lines. The restructuring could take quite a while. If I had to take a guess, I'd say this is a cunning scheme to stop the Imperial government from interfering for a bit. Our chairman is a very shrewd woman. We trust her to lead the company in the right direction. Due to the war, we place limits on the amount customers can withdraw per day. We'll also be limiting our hours of operation. Thank you for understanding. Personally, I was relieved when I heard about this. Since my shifts are going to be shorter from here on, I better get this work done quickly. Typing furiously. Whoa, that's an incredible typing speed. Okay, Reen. Mother, grandfather, thank you for everything. Ah, it's you. I take it you've taken care of everything that needs to be dealt with before the war starts. Yeah, we have. No, I haven't. Hey, Bretze. I personally handed out the order to stop production of the Zauberstol that line. We're also revising the armament production policies that we let the government dictate until now. We'll need to look into initial costs, running costs. I won't lie, there's no way we can keep up with all their demands. We don't have the system in place to accommodate the current level of production. Even if the Imperial Army conquers Calvard, the Empire won't be able to afford the upkeep for all those troops. Again, reminding me of unit maintenance in Civ 5. Well, the moment you try to boost up production and really set up for war, you're gonna quickly see your economy go down to shitter, trying to maintain all those troops and extra units you're making and everything, because oh my god. Again, any and all wars are just a war to irrelevancy. The longer it drags on, the more it drags you and whoever else is involved down and brings up everyone else around them. At least within the game. War weariness. Yeah, war weariness. The fact that if you don't end the war fast enough, it doesn't matter how long the war actually takes to finish if either one fully wins out. It'll take so long, and the damage will be, incalculable, that it'd take way too long to get infrastructure back up and running until the next several, decades or centuries even. given the additional like impact to science costs, culture, happiness, like the economy, everything, you're gonna take a long time to see some like return on interest for all that effort in the war. Man, that reminds me of when I had one of my Civ games where I went like try to go full domination victory. Bro, it took so long to do each turn. Oh my god. Even if I tried like queuing up several buildings in a row, turn out the turn. Oh my god, dude. Trying to maintain all those units and taking a million years per turn. Oh my god, I didn't feel like playing out that game anymore because it just took so long to do each turn. I can't imagine doing something like that in multiplayer with turn timers, and like let's say even having like a big successful war effort. Bro, you gotta like speed run the crap out of your turn to make sure the turn doesn't end while you're in the middle of something. While also planning out the macro of your empire overall, while micromanaging the units and your cities like citizens and everything to make sure production's like as optimal as it could be. Oh my god. I never really got the chance to play multiplayer Civ though with my friends though. Because I know a handful of them have Civ 5 or Civ 6. But, I mean, it's kind of a time investment and a half even with turn timers on quick speed. So, yeah. Also, I wonder if we'll have to do like any in-house rules or picks or bans or anything to keep things fair, because like, look, unless you have like either the Vox Populi patch or like some other competitive Civ mods, because there are some out there, like in Civ 5, like Poland is fucking broken. Like you literally get free social policies for advancing your each era. Like that's absurdly broken. Like that is one of the craziest domino effect passes you could ever have in Civ. Like goddamn. And also like Babylon's also a good mention as well, since they really ramped their science production early, and that snowballs because that's like really early game stuff. That's really a big early game boost right there. And if I remember correctly, one of the other top tiers in Civ 5, Persia, if I remember correctly, because I believe their Civ bonus was related to boosting the effectiveness and duration of Golden Ages. So you just build enough like happiness and set things up right with like religion or whatever else, you can basically just put yourself into permanent like Golden Age for most of the game pretty much. Like, oh my god. Although I love how everyone collectively says, for good reason, the worst Civ to play Civ 5 with in multiplayer, Venice, Italy. Like they literally can't control any other city-state. They can't make any other cities because you have to convert city-states. And the moment you see Venice in your game, like if you're going in blind, it's like, oh shit, it's Venice. Okay, I'll just take over every city-state so they can't have it themselves. It's like you're basically doing one city challenge in multiplayer if you bring in Venice in Civ 5 multiplayer. It's so unviable because every player would just immediately go to control city-states. I don't think there's any form of rebalancing that would make Venice a viable civilization, unless you just take out the city-state aspect of it. But then I guess that kind of goes against like the entire theming behind it. So just by design, it's one of the worst civs in the game for multiplayer purposes. Oh man. Looks like they won't stop though. They only have immediate goals in mind. Yes, so it seems. We don't have infinite resources here, but we're a business, and we'll make the most of it. They could arrest us, but I doubt anyone else could run the company better. It'll eventually boil down to a battle of wills between us and the government. Yeah, that's right. I doubt Heido can do everything all by himself. Yeah, but don't overdo it, alright? Remember, you're not in this alone. We'll be doing our part too. But of course, Elisa, oh, I needed to bring Sharon here! I forgot, no. I forgot to bring Sharon here. Don't worry, Mother. We'll be back. Or come back in one piece, Rean. You got to look after Elisa and your students. I will, I promise. No doubt that they would all have their lines if you romanced Elisa. Yeah, no, they'll all bug Green about it because, like, the moment... Because, like, just like in Cold Steel 3, the moment you romanced Elisa, like, everyone related to the Rhinefords immediately updates their dialogue going, hey, good luck with Elisa. He's, you here? It's like, oh, wait, how'd you know? And, like, they just, like, give you that wink or whatever, or something. It's like, bro... Word spreads fast. Okay, so Ren isn't here. Where is she? She's not in Crossbell City. Or at least, maybe she's in East Street. Or, wait, if I was Ren, where would I be? I wonder. Oh, hold on. Wait, I want to go straight to Nine Valley real quick. Oh, time out. Time out. I need to bring Fee. And Sarah. Anyone else that might have a thing to say to Zeno and Leo? I doubt it. I wouldn't think so for Dooley and Sharon. Oh, if it ain't the kiddos. And Fee too. Quite the party you had last night. I hate to have to ask, but nothing happened, did it? Unfortunately not. Bro, I am so tempted to reload and speedrun the romance with Fee and get back to Nine Volley and see what Zeno and Leo had to say to Reen. I'm so tempted. So many different dialogue outcomes. Bro, I want to reload so bad to see what they'll say to Reen. Oh my god. Hey! Well, that's all well and good. It doesn't matter how you answer, really. One day or another, you'll get what's coming to you. And you blame us for being suspicious after you whisked our fee away to some banquet. Could you make that sound a little less like I'm going to be murdered in my sleep? Those two do make for lively discussion. I'm assuming you're here to help out with our preparations. Yeah, something like that. Besides, these guys are my regulars anyway. Their contract just ran out, so I'm gonna be supporting you, supporting you gratis? Just this once. Be sure and go say hi to the Star Raid at some point, okay? Anything you say, eh? Much obliged. Don't be. Rucker was always good to me. So, this is me paying it back a little. Alright, we'll open up the path for you, to do your thing. The salt pail. Huh. It'll be tough, but it's nothing we can't handle. Just leave it to us. Wow, it's been a damn long time since we did face to face with this girl over here. Guess we gotta do some extra preparations, break out the fireworks like it's the new year. Put on a good show, will ya? I played my part, so it's your turn to pick up the baton. Guess we can all call this one a freebie. Your dream has been helping you out, so I don't see why I can't. So you better make sure you're ready. This is your big chance This is your big chance to shine after all. Okay, we don't have anything. Yep. Alright. That Arkansas rehearsal run-through was fantastic. Watching it took my mind off all the crazy stuff going on in the world, if only for a time. But you know, it made me realize, just worrying about the war isn't going to make it go away. So I'm going to concentrate on what I can do. I'll find a way to protect my family somehow. It's been a while now since Crossbell became part of the Empire. But I feel we got dragged into their war against our will. Erebonia's conflict with Calvert has jack all to do with us. What does this world come to? I went to a meeting at the Business Owners Association this morning. Roy and the chairman were looking too happy. Apparently Mei Ling's gone missing. Oh, wait. Now we're missing a whole... Wait. We're missing a whole group of, like, women and children now. Well, all female. Referring to the children bit, but yeah. We're missing Mei Ling. We're missing Pruna. We're missing, hold on. We're missing Pim, the hostess from, the bar. Wait. Maybe that's what Ren's preoccupied with. She probably picked up something that is like a whole series of missing people. She couldn't have picked the worst time to disappear. I wonder, Stargazer's Tower? A whole bunch of military bigwigs staying in the downtown district came pouring out yesterday. They must have a lot to organize with the war practically on our doorstep. Kind of think of it, the Fisherman's Guild has been pretty busy lately too. Don't know why, but they mentioned something about the fish in the lake around Michelin. Come on, this isn't funny. Where are you, Mei Ling? My little sister went on an errand yesterday and she's still not back. Maybe I'll check if anyone's seen her in the next district over. He's lost a little sister? That's practically a state of national emergency. Reen? I wonder why he treats a missing little sister as like a national emergency. Reen? I have a feeling I know what's going on, but I better keep my mouth shut for now. Did Mei Ling get lost on her way home again? Maybe I'll check if anyone's seen her in one of the other districts. Dude, fucking Reen. Sheesh, Puck gets so carried away every time sales start picking up. Come on, live a little, we're getting more customers, might as well enjoy it. I mean, not everyone's able to do well during a recession, but you know. Wait, does it mean... Are we doing it? Are we finally making it big? The troops are getting deployed today, and we're going to have a lot less customers from here on. But on the other hand, selling to people who already live here is way easier. We should be fine. All we need is a stable income, and P&R will be set for life. Maybe Puck's right after all. This could be a big break. Our vanilla dumplings are a big hit with the soldiers. They fell for the sales pitch that we put together hook, line, sinker. Thanks to that, I took in over 50,000 Mira in one day. God damn. Haha, P&R is on the rise, I tells you. Ah, there they are.
My turn. All right.
Chan. All things considered, that Arkansas rehearsal went pretty phenomenally, didn't it? Wait a second. Who's that right behind Shan? Wait a second. Sully's grown so much, and I bet Rishi is over the moon about it too. Speaking of which, she is heading every which way these days, mostly abroad. I just hope that she doesn't overdo things. It's actually a pretty big worry of mine. She does have a habit of pushing herself too hard. In any case, I hope that they'll end the war as soon as humanly possible. I can't wait for the day where Rishi and I can go on one of our little shopping extravaganzas again. Aww. And once the two of us are adults, it'd be really fun to have a drink, or I think it'd be really fun to have a drink together. Long as that special apricot wine. It'd be nice to share a few glasses. Aww. Okay, hold on, Sharon! Get in here. He was in Crossbell the previous night? Oh yeah, you're right about that. Oh, hey guys! I heard about what you're doing. You're trying to stop all this craziness, right? So this is where you've been, Anton. Yep, I actually got to see Sharon yesterday too. All my searching paid off. I was finally able to tell her how I feel, and learn a lot about her in the process. And since it doesn't look like I'll be able to get an airship ticket for a while, I decided to hold out here. Master Anton, you were a tremendous help to me yesterday. If you like, I can arrange a safe cottage for a long-term stay. Don't worry about that, Sharon. I said some things that are out of line yesterday, but I want to see what the future holds for you and the others. And just because I can't do anything doesn't mean I'm going to run and hide. Anton, understood. Please do be careful. You got it. And I'll pray to Adius for your success. Honestly, I've gone on all these trips to try and find myself, but no matter where I went, no matter how hard I searched, I never found anything. Maybe that means there was no other me to find. Then I'll always be the me I am now. And I think I'm okay with that. Now I just have to see what the future has in store for Sharon and the rest of you. I'll pray to Adius for your success in the battle ahead. Thank you ever so much, Master Anton. I have many acquaintances in Coward. Having to face off against them would be far from comfortable. One that's a separate issue entirely. One that has nothing to do with my customers. As long as there's still orders coming in, I'll be focusing on sending the dishes out. I wrote to my family back in Calvert. I wanted to make sure they're doing alright. They wrote back and said they were fine, and told me to just do what I can in my own way. I'm not usually one for being all gung-ho, but I figure I can throw myself into my work a little more. It's almost time for the war to start, and with it, Operation Shining Steel. We can't obviously be seen taking sides, but if you need any extra intel, you know who to call. Much appreciated. Thanks. Your next piece is taking you two to the front lines, right? We are. After all, it seems that Crossbell is going to be a pivotal front this war. It's an intimidating task to be sure, but we can't get any first-hand intel without facing a little danger. I think we're up against it, or we're up to the challenge. Oh, and guess what? I finally got Ryan to come clean to me last night. Even if his heart's with his hometown, it's nice to know that I can count on this guy when the chips are down. I can't believe you wore me down like that. You really are relentless. Sounds like you're in a tough position, Ryans. Well, I do feel better for getting off my chest at least. Even on the front line, I'm still going to be leaking up to the Minento to Mio Mirage. If anything, I kind of feel bad for dragging Grace into it. Nah, don't be like that, Ryans. We're partners. I know you're worried for my safety, and I appreciate that. But there are times when a journalist just can't back down. We have a duty to bring the truth to light, no matter how dangerous it might be. Oh, Grace. Besides, this crazy bet of ours started the moment we released that special edition this morning. Now take me into the Valley of Death and let me do my job. This useful surprise is as good as mine. You're even more stubborn than usual. Sometimes I wonder if I should have picked a different agency to infiltrate. Well, we better head out. We'll be doing our part, so you go ahead and do yours, okay? Thanks, we'll be counting on you. One way or another, we'll stop this world from ending. I'll do what I can to support you from behind the scenes too. This could be the last time we get to eat at Long Lao. Is it me, or does this taste even better than usual? You're in an extra chipper mood today. Grace is being completely unreasonable. I have to look after her without being noticed, all while collecting information from the front lines. With all these problems piling up, I'd be surprised if I don't get a stomach ulcer. So now she knows that rhymes with RNA research? Yep. Constant pestering. Good old Grace special. She sniffs out a scoop, no matter how private it may be for Rhines, and she will get her answer. Groundbreaker. Finding out about Rhines' connection to RNA didn't shake Grace. Not when there's a shot at a photo-worthy frontline report. Now I'll be keeping up with the events as the war unfolds. While I'll mostly be a neutral observer, I'm counting on you guys to try and resolve the situation. Today's the start of the war. Public transport's practically at a standstill. Nothing's getting through the Tangram Gate anytime soon. I can't help but feel nervous. Who knows what's going to happen from here on out? She finally saw that secret scene in Azure. Oh, more like she finally knows about it. Alright, Fisherman's Guild. You really caught a Grand Lake Lord. I can't believe it. Congratulations, Reen. From now on, you're going to be a true legend in the fishing community. Well, it's an honor. Still wish it wasn't a Stenin gem, dude. Oh yeah, wait, oh right, I forgot. I still need to farm U materials to get the Omega tier EX orbs for our divine knights. Right. Oh, what's that, Belvin? You want to say you haven't seen combat in this game since I fought the evil horse? Oh. Man, you always catch me when I'm doing dialogue stuff, because we went through like... I mean, actually, technically, we did have our whole like Eventide chapter, which is basically the intermission to get all the other dialogue out. Because we had one hell of a Act 3 finale. But yeah, God, it's been... Wait, let me see. So then that's 208. Yeah, it's been like roughly like... Well, no, I wouldn't say 20 hours without any combat. We did do some combat, but not like anything substantial, as far as I remember. But yeah. Don't worry, we'll get to combat eventually. We still got all the dialogue and Crossbell to cover here. Eventually. Soon. So we still gotta cover the rest of Crossbell City, and then the places outside of Crossbell with the Highway, Ursula, Stargazer's Tower with whatever side quest or optional fight we have to do there. More dialogue at the medical college with whatever's going on there before the war starts, and keeping up with the Emperor who just recovered from a surgery. And whatever's at the wetlands. What the fuck is going on at the wetlands? What is actually going on at the wetlands for someone to have dialogue? Huh. And then we have fuck me, dude. And then we got the rest of Michelin to do since we did our little fishing competition in the last session. Oh, I don't think I actually don't think I have time to get through the rest of this dialogue. My voice is already getting worn again. Then I need to come back to the borough that needs Terrabonia. Oh no. You're about to sleep in not too long anyways. Oh yeah. I think if anything, once I finish the Crossbell City dialogue, I think that might actually be it for the night anyways. Ain't no way I'm getting through all this. No, ain't no way I'm getting through the last half of the Crossbell region. So no fighting for you. Yeah, don't worry. We'll get to the finale dungeon soon. So we still have like. So in the next session, once I get through the dialogue that's currently in Crossbell City, we'll get through the rest of the dialogue within the Crossbell region, outside of Crossbell City, and then we can finally do the side quests. Then, after we do the side quests, and making sure that I'm not missing anything crucial in terms of optional content, because we still have like the Vantage Masters minigame with Viscount Arcade and needing to find our second to last opponent, who will be in Hamel once we start the Hamel side quest as well. So I feel like that might be a whole session in and of itself, because oh my god, if we start the finale, I won't have much time or I have to go on even longer. Because, whoo boy, still got a lot. Soon, rise to it after 20 streets. Hey, I say I'm doing pretty good considering my usual pacing. But we still got like, let me see, so this to be our like last set of things, and then we still got all of whatever's here, at least dialogue wise, and then we'll just kind of like run it through for all the quest related stuff, and then we still have to find Tio for the last bomb party match, but I guess she's not in, or at least she's not within Crossbell City. I mean, she's with the SSS right now doing whatever it is they're supposed to be doing, but yeah. The war is finally upon us. What a shameful day for Crossbell. From what I hear, it's already having repercussions. The merchants and the ARF group are starting to distance themselves from the government. Guess the honeymoon's over. There's rumors that rebel and anti-government forces are getting in on the action too. You seem to be pretty clued in about everything. Let's just say I know people who like to gab. In fact, I got a meeting with some VIPs lined up after this. We all need to agree on what we're going to do from here on. Dear me, Roy's been searching for Mei Ling, but there's no sign of her yet. If only the special support section were still around, but I shouldn't get caught up in the past. If only Butter's no parsnips. And now the apartments. Oh. Clarice, it's good to see you again. Your house has been empty for so long, I was starting to think you were never coming back. Sorry about this, Serena. I thought it'd be better for Noelle and Fran if I left town for a while. Oh. I only just got back when the patrols eased up. Oh, but if you had to get around security, does that mean your daughters are still working with the SSS? Shush now, not so loud. But yes, Arius and Risha too. They're all underground fighting the good fight. And they're planning something big. I just knew I had to see how it turns out. Yo. No problem is ever too tough for my girls to solve. I'll always believe in them. Clarice, yes, I'm sure you're right. My darling, please watch over them. Both my daughters used to be with the military police. They even worked with a special support section once upon a time. No problem is ever too tough for my girls to solve. I'll always believe in them. Life is full of surprises. The SSS is still around, just under the radar. Whatever it is they're doing, I know they have Crossbell's best interests at heart. Those guys are heroes. If anyone can turn things around, it's them. Listen up, Hugo. I helped out my mother by finding good deals at the market today, and she said she saved 200 Mira thanks to me. Whoa, a whole 200 Mira? That's great. Mother always goes to whichever shops has looked nicest, but I'll look for ones that had the best deals. Bro, that is very worrying if you only listen to the advertisements with the flashiest ads. Or the better looking ones. Bruh, that is worrying. Oh, I guess this is one way of helping out my family, huh? Yeah, of course. It made your mom happy, right? Yeah, she was really happy. And I could have done it without the advice you gave me. I hate to admit it, but thanks. I owe you one. You're so grown up, Sunita. I bet you'll make a great stockbroker someday. And an awesome wife, too. What? Wife? What are you suggesting, Hugo? It's scandalous is what that is. Oh my god, dude. Kids these days. Hey, what does scandalous mean? Gosh, Sunita knows some real grown-up words. Oh my god, dude, the innocence of this boy. Oh my god. I'm glad I could help her figure stuff out. Hugo should think twice before he starts talking about stuff he doesn't understand. I'm going to be a stockbroker. I don't have time for getting married or whatever. Aw. Saying that at such a young age, though. Oh, the Haywards. Thank you for coming, Sophia. I'm so nervous about the war. I don't know what I'd do if I were left on my own. Don't mention it, Creel. When I heard your husband got drafted, I figured you could use someone to talk to. We're both in the same boat. There's not a lot we can do except hope for the best. Still, spending time with you is a relief. I was worried I'd never see you after I moved away. It's so surreal to think that our husbands are out there right now, just waiting for the order to start fighting. I just can't imagine it. They're both so gentle. They wouldn't hurt a fly. Even if it's for a worthy cause. I can't stand the idea of men we love becoming murderers. Oh, Creel. Even if he has to hurt people, Papa will still be my Papa. I know it's going to be hard for him out there, but that just means we have to hug him extra hard when he comes back. Colin, you're absolutely right. That's true. I don't know what I was thinking. My husband will still be the same old sweetie, no matter what happens, and so will your Harold. Mama, you look worried. Is it about the girl with purple hair? You always seem to know what I'm thinking, Colin. I just can't help but wonder. That song we heard at Arkansas sure was pretty, right, Mama? Yes, it really was. There's no way I could ever forget my daughter's voice. And that girl sounded just like her. If she really did survive the fire, then I hope that she's found happiness. Nothing would bring me more joy than to know my daughter is happy. Aww. So she finally came to terms with it and everything. Oh man, dude. I really wish they'd actually got together and talk, at least hugged it out and talked for at least a bit and then move on. It just hurts that Ren doesn't want to linger around her family. I mean, understandable given her current feelings and all, but it's just man, toss him a little something here. Come on, they thought you were dead. She was dead for all those years.
Very well.
They thought she was dead for all these years. And she just kind of comes back, helps them a little bit, makes some cameo appearances, and then just pretty much books to release some very cryptic messages, and that's it. And just come on, at least let them have a moment. Come on, you're their precious daughter. And Colin's or what was it? I'm sure Colin would actually like to at least play around with Ren a little bit. Just come on. It won't happen. It won't really happen though, given the scene that we saw with them and all, and Ren moving on. I know that war is a super duper bad thing, but Papa will be okay. He'll come home. I just know he will. It's just as Colin said. No matter where he goes, my Harold will always stay true to himself. I'll watch over what happens from here, and have faith that the future is on the other side of this war is a bright one. Colin grew up a lot in the time he was away. It feels a little strange, learning so much from someone that much younger than me. I just have to get myself together. I'll be a new woman by the time my husband comes home. Okay. Oh. I think I'm done with dialogue reading tonight. I can't take any more of this reading. I need to rest my voice. So we'll have to get to the outer areas of Crossbell in the next session, and then get to the side quest we have yet to kick off, and then the Vantage Masters thing with Viscount Arcade. And I need to fish up U materials off stream to make the Omega tier orbs for for Valimar and the Soldats and everything, because I'm gonna need that, knowing how hard the rivalry fights will be, because we had a lot of trouble on Area Road in general, so we need that new power boost badly. So I need to remember to actually farm that up off stream. So, okay. Let's end it for tonight.